Hello, everybody. I'm Pat from Sabaton, and you're listening to The Dan Shan Show.
Hey, Hannes, how are you tonight over stateside? I think you're in Seattle, right? Somewhere like Everett or something like that tonight.
Yes, you're correct. We're just a few 40 minutes outside of Seattle playing
Yeah.
tonight. Back to it. We had a good days off here in Seattle,
Yeah.
but I'm very excited to be back playing. I'm not a day off person. I am a drumming type of human.
When did the tour start?
We've been out for about 3 weeks, give or take.
Okay, cool. So we're going to get
Something
into
like
it. I'm going to tap into that from you in a short while. But, the
Yeah.
reason I've got you tonight is because Sabaton have the global premiere of this film, The Tour to End All Tours, on 11th of October, which is this week. It's this weekend, isn't it? Tell me about this and why you decided why did you decide to do it? Tell me about it.
Well, first off, the goal was to capture that tour, right? Like we were doing the Tour to End All Tours, and that was the European leg of that tour, and
Yeah.
we decided to film the Amsterdam show for a few multiple reasons. One being like it was halfway into the tour, so everybody was warmed up.
Yeah.
Everybody's comfortable with the set list.
Yeah.
Everybody's kind of like everything's running smooth by that point.
Of course.
It's a cool arena. Like it looks cool, and it's also the biggest headline show we've done.
Was it 16,000 people there? Was it?
Yeah, man. It's
Wow.
16,000 of our closest Dutch friends, and then some.
Was there any controversy of not doing it at home?
Oh, what a great question. No.
No one's questioned that.
No.
Why not do it in Amsterdam? What a great place to do it. But so this, obviously you're halfway through a tour, you're well oiled, shall we say. How much extra effort has to go into filming a show with such scrutiny? Because of course you've been filmed before, obviously some cameras on stage and amateur film, there's all stuff outside of always about you on YouTube and all sorts. But how much extra conscious effort goes into it when there's such a scrutiny on you?
Right. Yeah, it's another good question. I mean, like technically, like a lot, because I think this band is highly involved in the whole process of filming it. So you would have the pre-production of a filming of that size. It's what do you want? What do you expect? Which director should we have? Now we have Jens de Vos, which we've been working with closely for now many years. Which he knows what we like, we know what he likes, and likes. It's a cool way to meet halfway, kind of thing, right? He needs to do his thing, his vision, so we need to back out, and vice versa. I would say so. Highly involved for sure.
Yeah. So
to answer your question, is there any difference during the show?
You can give it the same. It's the same.
100%, 100% the same. And this is also like somebody asked me the other day if this show was like different than all the other shows. Like, yes, it was because we filmed and it's like our biggest show on that tour.
Yeah.
But the show is the same. Like we did full production every night. So what you see is the tour and the Tour to End All Tours. That is it. That's what we wanted to capture. Maybe a timepiece from that time.
Yeah.
Was it over years or whatever?
Was it filmed over one night then?
That's one night, yeah.
Wow, because a lot of bands do like maybe 2 or 3 nights, and they take the best of each night if a cock up happens or something.
Right.
That must be even more pressure on you.
Right. Well, the beautiful thing about being a drummer is that you don't have time to think about a lot of stuff.
I'm a drummer myself, Hannes, so I know exactly what you're saying. So you don't have time.
And maybe like, yeah, right. But even if we dig deeper into that, like, and without getting too. But why are we drumming? Because it's the best escapism in the world, right? That there's like the only thing you can think of is it's the next 2 seconds coming up, and if you think too much, you'll fuck up.
That's it. That's true, man. That is true.
And I don't know about singers or guitar players. Maybe they have more time to reflect, but for me, dude, like
that's it.
I'm in the zone, and
that's right.
afterwards kind of like, oh, holy shit, you know, like.
Yeah,
But
that's so true.
but maybe that's also one of the coolest thing about this project, because I think when we came off stage, you know, everybody felt like, yeah, this great feeling that, man, that was a good night, you know, like genuinely happy about it,
Awesome.
and even more so that we filmed it, right?
Yeah. Of course. Now,
so
how do you keep pushing the live show? Your live shows are, you know, epic, right? Do you know all the ideas that come out and stuff? Do you ever sit down? Do you get creative? Is it Pa's ideas? Is it all of you? How does it work? I mean, do you ever come up with a concept that may be just too much? One, you know, like, oh no, we can't do that. That's just ridiculous. Or you just keep pushing and
right.
pushing?
Yeah, like that. It's for sure. It is his baby.
Yeah.
You know, so
of course
it's Per will do the initial ideas and the foundations of it, and then bring us into it, and then then it's brainstorming, dude. Like, can we do this?
Yeah.
Can we do this? And it's a great fun process, you know. Like, can we have a tank on stage?
Yeah, of course.
Can we have two? Can we have a Red Baron playing? You know, where does this start? Somewhere, from some idea somewhere. Can we have a snow machine? We need a snow machine. How does that work? Who do you call? Who knows a guy who has a snow machine? How does it work?
Yeah, amazing.
It's like being in a freaking you know, toy store, you know, before Christmas, and you can.
Yeah, because I spoke to Pa a couple of years ago now, and he said that you've got there's some kind of huge Sabaton warehouse with all the gear there. Is that still happening?
Yeah,
That's
it is.
Amazing. Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah.
So do you?
Yeah.
What
Good
bands?
luck finding your stuff.
Sorry, saying?
Good luck finding your stuff.
Yeah. Of course.
I wonder where my snare drum is from the tour we did 2016. Yeah, man.
It's in there somewhere. Never see
that.
So do you ever, I mean, what other bands do you, I mean, obviously, do you look at and you think, look at Iron Maiden's stage setup, which is probably a similar kind of thing, or, you know, Rammstein's so big. How, do you ever look at those and go, oh, damn, I wish we'd done that, or that's something we should do next time?
Not necessarily in that way. Like, man, I wish we would have done that. I don't think that has ever happened like that. But I mean, if you think of where we are coming from, I mean, that is the inspiration to the music, even to this. Sure. I think our band has a very, do you call it red line?
Yeah.
Like, you'll hear Judas Priest in there. You'll hear a Maiden thing here. There's a harmony there. Okay, that would be Maiden. I mean, we're all influenced. We're just a product of our influences in the end, I suppose.
Sure.
So,
now, I mean, sticking to the tours and the gigs, how important are shows and tours of Sabaton? Is it as imperative as the music itself?
To play the live shows, you mean?
Yeah. It's just as important as the music.
For me personally, 100%.
Yeah.
For me, that is, you know, somebody asked us, like I'll play the show for free, but being away from my family and sitting and waiting on the airport, that's what I get paid for.
Yeah, of course. Yes, I totally understand.
So I do, like, especially nowadays, and I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a product of the pandemic, or dude, I'm so grateful. Like, I enjoy every night. We play 1 hour, right, supporting Judas Priest. I enjoy it thoroughly, and I can honestly say that.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe because it was taken away from us, you know. And
of course, absolutely, it was.
So no, for me, it's paramount.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, as a drummer,
which is weird in pandemic, right? There you had,
of course,
you had everything except the shows.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
now, as a drummer, how do you prepare your body for intense shows such as yours? You know, do you have a rigorous regime, Hannes?
Not really like that.
Obviously, the venues that you play, you're very, you know, you've got your big arenas, you know, you've got practice kits, you've got space backstage for maybe a little mini gym, maybe a massage or something. How much do you tap into that compared to the days when you were playing small clubs in other bands, you know?
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, there's the opportunities are greater nowadays than compared to 12 years ago, or 15 for that matter. But at the same time, I don't really do anything different more than, like, feeling that I'm getting older.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Like,
Okay, with that
like
in mind,
maybe I
then,
need.
how do you stay healthy on tour to avoid all the temptations to keep that
Right,
body in, fine form, shall we say?
right, in good enough form.
Yeah.
Uh,
What is it? How do you stay
well,
healthy?
here's the answer. You drink a lot of water, you
Yeah.
drink too much coffee, and you fucking sleep.
Yeah. That's it. Do you
That's
have a
it.
do you have a beer afterwards at all? Do you do that or not?
I rarely drink at all,
Okay.
but
Good for you.
I'll have a good glass of red wine
Nice. Good one.
on a before a day off or something like.
Sure.
And also, like, I really enjoy hanging out with my boys, so
Yeah.
we'll have a
Of course.
glass together and talk shit, and then we'll wrap it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Cool. Cool.
But yeah, I work out, I run,
Yeah.
I'll. But it's also like it's a two-parter, because also touring it's also a very mental question. I think that you
Yeah.
need to. I mean, I know I need to be physically active, otherwise I don't feel well.
Of course.
Like,
Yeah.
physically or mentally. So
Yeah.
for me, that has always been a way of
Yeah. I
just
get you.
feeling good,
Of course.
and
Of course. It's important. It's important.
yeah, yeah,
So
exactly. So just all the boring answers:
yeah, no,
sleep,
it's good. No,
workout, eat
it's
healthy
good.
food,
Of
and
course, of course, of
yeah.
course. We're in the 21st century. So obviously, you mentioned it before about being away from the family. Yourself and your wife Flor from Nightwish are the true metal celebrity couple. How crazy is your life with the kids and the tours, and how do you manage it all between you?
Yeah, what makes you say we do?
Well, yes, true. Oh, yeah, okay.
No, I'm just joking. We are very fucking good at Google Excel document.
Okay, so you've got a drive file shared all the time to add and delete and keep on
Totally.
top. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
How
yeah.
how many
And my
kids you
mom is a rock.
how many kids you got?
Two.
Wow. How old are they?
Yeah. Lucy she turned one a
Oh,
couple of days ago, and Freya
amazing.
is 7.5. Yeah. So two
So
girls.
so obviously touring's big for you. When you get back, how easy is it to wind down from that?
Well, I'll get one daughter on each side and then a dog in my lap, and I'm right there, dude. It
Yeah,
takes me 32 seconds.
really. That's it. Job done.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Now,
And then somebody starts screaming in the next 30 seconds, or a dog
yeah,
eats
yeah.
something. So
Then you want to get back on the road.
ultimate balance lasts.
So I know you're short of time, so I'm going to be quick here.
No, I'm
With
good,
film,
man. I'm all good.
with films in mind, Hannes, we're talking about your premiere of the film, the Sabaton film. What is your favorite film?
Oh, like a concert movie or
Yeah,
favorite all
anything you
time?
like. What's your go-to chill out? What do you like? What's your favorite film or
That's
films?
a funny question, because I watched my favorite movie 2 nights ago.
Oh, what is it?
It's a movie called Secret Window.
Secret Window. I don't know it. What is it?
Secret Window. It's a Stephen King movie, and it's
Ah,
quite a shitty movie, actually. Like,
okay.
it's one of Johnny Depp's earlier movies.
Okay, I'm making a note of that. Okay, I'm going to get that
Yeah,
watched.
yeah, man. Every time I see it, it's like, nah, I don't know, dude. But for me personally, like, it's just the vibe it's filmed in. Like, he's a writer, and the Texan comes to his house and says that he is plagiarism, that he stole his story,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and he's trying to. It's a thriller. I love it.
I
It's
like it.
just that Stephen Kingy kind of slow
Yeah, sure.
pace,
Yeah,
moving.
love that kind of thing. Well, if you want a good film, I watched
Yeah,
it recently for horror and Halloween. Is Late Night with the Devil. What a great film! You need to check that out.
we saw that 3 days ago on the bus.
Really, what do you think?
That talk show thingy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. No, I
mad.
loved it. I mean,
It's great.
yeah, dude, and I love the format.
Yeah,
You
exactly,
could literally watch that movie on the old
exactly. The old
big
TVs.
thing,
Yeah,
right? Oh,
of
I thought it
course.
was great. Yeah, I
No,
mean, when
awesome.
the effects came out, it's like, okay, whatever. But
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay,
it's just like, it is what it is, and like, for me, or maybe it's just watching movies getting older. It's just it's more the vibe than anything else
yeah,
these days.
sure. I
Yeah.
get it. Of course, I totally agree. Okay, with Sabaton in mind, what's your favorite war film?
Uh, well, I was going to say Tropic Thunder, because we also saw that the other day, but I won't say it.
Well, you have done now. You've ruined it.
Yeah, yeah.
You said it. You said it now.
I
Oh,
was such a dumb movie. But no, for me, I thoroughly enjoyed the Band of Brothers series. I thought that was amazing. Yeah, I was so well done.
Very, very well
and
done.
also the Pacific, I enjoyed the whole thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, this is a funny one. You know, you spend a lot of time on the road. How do you chill out? Have you ever tapped into playing Par's new video game, Lord of Metal? Have you played that yet?
Yeah. No, I have not played it. I've seen it coming to live. Well, yes, he did show me something. Yeah, early on.
I didn't see anything. I didn't know anything about it until I had a Facebook advert come up with Par's face talking about a video game. I was like, what's this? Right. And I delved a little bit deeper and I was like, he's created a video game? What the fuck? You know?
Yeah, man. And I am super happy for him. And I think the way he just like, I'm going to do this and then goes through with it.
Sure.
I find that very inspirational. Yeah, and also at the same time doing all the other things. Yeah, I could not do that. So man, I'm super stoked. Like, and it's Lord of Metal. It must be good.
Yeah, for sure. I'll have a go at it one day. Yeah. So, last question for those that can't get to the cinema to see it, Hannes. When is it available online or on disc, or how is it going to be taken forward? This film,
right? So now we're focusing on the premieres on cinema, which is now going to be screened at I think 1,500 worldwide. Amazing. Where like there's 500 in North America. So we are so freaking grateful and proud that it could happen like that, you know. And that's our focus right now. And as of yet, there are no plans for streaming platforms. Okay. So one thing at a time.
Watch this space. Well, Hannes, I know you're tight for time. Thanks for the chat, mate. Enjoy the tour. Enjoy getting home to the fam. And, you know, good luck for the rest of the year.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me.
Through the gates of hell, as we make our way to heaven, through the Nazi lines.